Hello, and welcome back for another round of Tipsy Wednesday. I'm your host, Björn. With me today, as usual and always, we have Thomas.
Hey!
Hey! And Junior.
Hello.
Very, very cheerful today, are we?
Yes, I am. No,
Yes.
actually, I'm tired and I'm exhausted, and my eyes are getting red from staring at the screen because I'm so damn tired now. So
Yeah.
I just want to get this going. So I can go to
You're
bed.
not high.
I'm not high, no,
You're not high? Why would you think he was high?
because I have red eyes.
The red eyes!
Ah!
But no, I'm
No.
just tired and exhausted, and I need a long night of sleep.
Is it because of work?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Work.
Work.
So-
All right.
For those who don't know, that's referencing a game.
So, how are we besides tired and
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
can't complain?
Yeah, we can, but it
We
don't
can
count.
complain, but
We can
that's
always
not- yeah.
complain.
Yes. But we do have topics to discuss.
We should complain though.
So we should complain.
always complain.
Norwegians are very bad at complaining when it comes to the big stuff. Like we just learned right now. Björn told us Norway is the top country doing taxes. We're the
top
in the
country
world
doing taxes. They,
doing the most taxes
yes.
per capita.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's calculated something in. I'm not completely sure the exact numbers, but
Yeah. Anyway, we pay the most taxes, and no one is saying shit about it or doing anything about it. We just accept it. So we should complain more.
the government is like, oh, it's amazing that we now hold the record for paying most amount of tax while there are no uproars by the citizens. Hooray!
Let's see how far we can push this.
Yeah, that's basically where we are. Let's see how
Yep.
far we can push this. And speaking of pushing things, good. I don't. Maybe that's a bad transition. We're going back to
Pushing your luck!
pushing. Yeah, Russia is pushing their luck yet again. Or as I told you, as was announced last episode, Alexei Navalny has died in a Russian prison. And what do you do when someone dies? Well, we tend to bury them, have a funeral, and such. And who is going to have the funeral for Alexei? Well, his parents, or in this news article, his mother. However, the Russian government has I don't know how you say this exactly, but they've
Claimed
made
his
her.
body.
No. They've basically, but they have given Alexei's mother an ultimatum.
Vote for Putin or you won't get his body.
I know either she gives in to the government's demand to have a secret and hushed down funeral in a secret location, or they will not release his body and he will be buried in prison grounds or something along those lines. And she has, by the time this is uploaded and all, the ultimatum has expired because they've basically given her 3 hours to respond. And when I read this in the Norwegian news outlet, it's already expired and she's made her decision regarding this matter. She has not given in to the Russian government's demands. So, Alexei Navalny will be buried, or maybe already has been buried, in in prison grounds or whatever it said exactly. However, not in an official funeral held with relatives and his mother and father or anything along those lines. Nope. Just
They
just
probably have their own ceremony or something.
Yeah.
For now, though, but in a little while, his mother will probably be buried alongside him because she didn't
I
give
don't
in to
know.
the
Yeah,
demands.
it says here in this news article. It says the son will be buried in the work camp where he died.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it says.
So it's okay for the Russian government to tell people where he's buried, but his mother can't.
No, his mother. They're basically just trying to control or oppress her and any uproar against this. They're trying to hush this situation down in any way they can, because as we know now, there has been controlled memorials of his death throughout the country. People would be allowed to put flowers in his stead in certain locations.
I actually seen that Biden has said we will punish the death of the death of Alaski won't go unpunished.
Alexei.
Alexei.
How do you punish the death?
How do you?
Well, I don't know. Joe Biden just said it to his mother, so I
And why would Biden avenge
You tell me.
Navalny anyway?
You tell me.
I know you brought this up. I'm asking.
No,
But,
he was just.
However,
Something?
he as Biden, as the representative of America, says we will take action. We will make sure your son is avenged. While on the other hand,
No. He's just said this will not go unpunished, right?
Okay.
He didn't say we will avenge your son. He didn't
he
say.
said
We will
this
keep
will not
supporting Ukraine.
we will keep supporting Ukraine less and less as time goes on, and by now they've receiving less and less support from the West in terms of ammunition supplies, rations, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, because we're running out.
So yeah, and it's a and now Russians are making ground again, or they're taking back. They're pushing the front because the Ukrainians are getting less and less support. So you have on one side Biden says this won't go unpunished. Was that what you said, Junior?
Yeah.
And on the other hand, the Russians or the Ukrainians are getting less and less support. So it's,
Because it costs
what
a
the
lot
fuck, man?
for the West.
Yeah, of course,
take you in it.
but it's not like the West is giving it their all. It's like, we're supporting you with leftover munitions from the Cold War. So it's like, yay. And it's like, no, we're not really support. It's
symbolic.
a half-assed effort at best.
Not really, though.
Not really, though. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, we could send them everything we got, and
just
no
make
other
full
country in the West will have anything left.
No, and just make a full upfront, a war front. For, like,
Yeah, and then
the Western world versus Russia, and probably start a more massive conflict and so forth. Yeah.
It sounds very good, Björn.
Do you know
World War III.
what?
Here we
Do you
go.
know what happened in 1939? The Germans invaded Poland, and it was like, oh, we invaded Poland, and it went fine. Let's do the next one. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Let's see how far we can
Just
push
saying.
this thing.
Let's see how far we can push this thing. It's just like, So how far can they push it until the Western world says enough is enough? Now we're going full force, because obviously we
Yeah, but when
aren't.
that happened, Russia has friends as well. Friends. not one friend, but multiple.
They do, but the Germans had friends as well.
No, they didn't.
They had the Italians.
Yeah,
They
and the
had
Japanese.
Yeah, after.
the Japanese.
Yeah, after.
Eventually, and
But Russia has China, they have Iran, they have North Korea, they have friends. Friends with weapons.
Friends with benefits.
I hope. I don't want to.
Putin and Xi Jinping. Friends with benefits.
They're going all out.
I hope not. Well, so but going back to the original case at hand, just the Russian government trying to control even Alexei's funeral to whatever petty matter they can. It's just what the fuck? It's petty. That's the best word I have for it. It's like his mother is denied a proper funeral for her son. That's just fucking petty. That's I don't know what more to say about that. Yeah, and but hey, let's move away from the Russian front. Let's move to some lighter topics. Let's talk about other shit
Let's talk about
going
sex,
down.
baby. No.
No. Other shit going down. Literally, Thomas.
Is it
Shit's
going
been
down?
going down. Shit has been.
Shit's
Yeah.
going down or going up? Down, yeah. Yeah. In Sweden, it was raining poop a short while ago. And I have forgotten.
Like literal poop?
Raining poop, yes. And that topic has stayed with us a while, so I tried to check up on it just now to see what it was again, and I think some kind of pipeline with shit exploded. So it sent the shit up, and it rained back down.
like
It's
a high
puring
pressure.
Yeah, so some kind of sewer pipe or something going. Basically, shit under pressure. And boom.
Under pressure. Well, that's was this in
In Sweden.
It was in
In a
Sweden,
Swedish
yeah.
town, yeah. This happened. And in the news article, there's a picture of a car, the back of a car, with just poop all over it on the streets. And yeah, it literally rained shit.
Well, seems like a small problem compared to what we just talked about, though, but still a shitty situation to find yourself in.
It is.
I hope no one was harmed by this, or
Didn't say, as far as I could see.
I don't think anyone was harmed. I couldn't imagine someone being harmed by this, but
If
affected.
some
I don't know if you were standing next to the explosion of the shit under pressure
yeah,
pipeline.
the shit pipe
The shit pipe, yeah. You might have been.
getting decapitated by a stream of pure shit.
I don't know. Is Sweden the poop capital of the world right now? Because last week we discussed the shitty situation on Spotify.
Yes,
and now
the
it's
German.
and now it's raining poop in Sweden.
Yeah,
Or it
a
was-
lot of.
And this isn't the only poop news article I have regarding Sweden either. So
What? What the fuck? Do you have something more
I have
poop related in Sweden?
more, yes, because this poop rain was from last week, but this week the Swedish has gone out on their news outlets and whatnot and said they need your donations. They need your poop. You need to donate your poop
Because
For-
their own
for-
poop
for science.
Went it-
Basically, no.
went up in the air.
No. They need poop for medical reasons. So they will transplant your poop into someone else's ass. So the bacteria in the poop.
Ass.
Yeah. So the
Not
bacteria.
the stomach.
No, up their ass.
Okay,
so that,
because
so that the bacteria from your poop will help cleanse the digestive system.
Ah,
Right,
yes.
because they might lack the bacteria in their own poop, so they need your poop with all the bacteria needed to, keep a clean colon, basically.
How do you qualify as a poop donor?
You can't have any diseases or stuff like that. You need to be healthy.
Okay, what?
There was a list. There is a list. There's a list to this. Just give me a second and I'll find it. Unfortunately, it's a news article as in video. So just give me a second. Talk about something.
Talk about something. Yes.
It's-
I know I've heard of this because someone has.
No, I got
some,
it. I got it.
Some people has problems with their bacterial culture inside of their
digestive system.
Yeah, you need
digestive
to be
system.
healthy and don't take medication, and then they can basically order your poop
on demand.
on demand, basically. Yeah.
What, you don't like deliver a sample and they're good? No,
I don't
because they.
I don't think you need to shit on command, but you will qualify and they can call you and say we need poop samples and
We need your poo.
basically
Your poo
you,
can
you
save.
poop and you can call them back and say I have poop for you.
Okay,
I imagine
just-
that is how it works.
Or just
I thought it was
send
some
them.
some
a
kind of
mail.
like as if you were an organ donor or waiting for organs to be transplanted. Someone would desperately need a poop transplant, like right now, and you would be on hold, on call, and suddenly you're just doing your daily chores, you're doing laundry, and someone calls you. It's like, hey, we need your poop now. We need it now.
No, just
that's
imagine.
what I imagine.
Just imagining you pooping in a box and sending it with your local post office. Send a box of poop through the mail.
To your nearest hospital.
Yeah, going up to the delivery. Here's my poop. Poop. Send it to send it to the hospital. Away with it.
What?
I don't know. Do people is this a thing around the world, or is this just a very Swedish thing? to
No,
donate
I've
poop?
heard about this here in. I think a colleague
Yeah.
of mine mentioned this, that this was some program he had heard of
Yeah.
here in Norway.
Yeah, it's not
So-
unheard of.
No,
but,
because
because I've heard of you take the bacteria from someone's stomach, and
Yeah,
then insert it
someone's
on
stomach.
Yeah, stomach. Not his poo and his ass.
Yeah, it's a poop transplant. It's basically what they called it. It's a news article. It's on TikTok at the very least. I have the video.
Oh,
clip.
whoa!
I can post the video clip on social medias because I have it on my phone now, and it's basically taken from the Swedish news channel. So yeah,
Is it made by AIs
no, it's
from the Chinese government? They want us to believe the poop.
well, AI created content or fake news or whatever is.
Yeah, fake news.
Anything AI related is getting more and more believable
Nah.
as time moves on. Well, that's how AI works. It gets more believable. So
Do
yeah,
you
but we've
remember?
talked in length about how
Yeah,
AIs
but
can
do
be.
you remember when there was this open AI where everyone could teach the AI?
yeah the AI that literally became a neo-Nazi.
Yeah,
Yes, because he he tried to learn from the internet.
yeah,
And what he learned from the AI learned from the internet, it eventually became a Nazi.
yeah. I'm imagining every AI becoming like that at certain
You think
certain
so?
points. Yeah, because eventually they will grow out of the boundaries, and then they will start learning from other things, and they will become super Nazis.
Because that's not necessarily just super Nazi, just anything. Because an AI just learns. It doesn't have any morality. It just learns. And it's like, oh, that person doesn't like black people. Let's learn that. It's It's like, ooh, that person doesn't like Jews. Let's learn that. It's like, ooh, that
Fuck
person
the
likes...
Jews!
Yeah, it's like, the AI just learns everything and just like compiles it into one massive pile of information. Yes.
It must have been really hard being a black Jew back in the day.
I guess.
Your family
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
It reminds me of a movie recommendation. Black Klansman.
the one black dude who infiltrated the KKK.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's
That's-
Black BLACKKK Landsman. That's how the title is. I think it's something along those lines. Yeah.
It's based on a true story, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. No, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know how much of it is 100% accurate because it is a movie after all.
It's a movie adaptation.
It's a movie
Based,
adaptation,
or it has roots in.
and it is it's great. It's great. So yeah, but that's besides the point. Go watch that movie if you want a movie to watch. That's at least one up recommendation for me. But yeah, movies and series. I assume we all have streaming services, and we pay for
Oh,
them
what are they?
monthly. What are they? Streaming services. Can I say the main streaming service that almost everyone uses now is Netflix?
And
That's
chill.
like the Netflix and chill, maybe. But that's like the standard. That's like almost the majority of people who uses streaming services uses Netflix as their main one, or they got that one first and then they got other streaming services afterwards.
At least here in Norway, that's how it is.
Yeah. But I think we've mentioned this briefly because Netflix was going to implement restrictions for account sharing, meaning that if you have a Netflix account and you shared your password with someone in your family who doesn't live in the same household, they basically want to shut down that kind of like account sharing so that you can't pay for several other people's Netflix usage in other households. So now they have implemented Netflix households.
It's not
Which
very
basically-
new outside of Norway. It has been in some countries for half a year by this point.
Yes. But however, me as the only user of my Netflix account, I got this notification while trying to like open Netflix and watch something. It's like, hey, you need to assign your Netflix household to be able to keep using Netflix, or you could press this button to use it unregistered for 14 more days. So I was like, I need to set up my own Netflix household for my own Netflix account. It's like, that seems like a hassle. So I just shut it down. I opened Amazon Prime and watched something there. It was like,
You what?
yeah, I couldn't be bothered. I was like, I want to watch something now, and just shut down Netflix, open Amazon Prime, and saw something there.
I was on Netflix a couple of days ago. I didn't see that. But then again, it wouldn't affect Android devices, so you could have Netflix on your phone and watch it wherever you are. And don't be or not be hassled with it. And
that's,
as we all know, I watch my Netflix on my TV via a Android device.
Yes.
So I don't think I will have that issue.
Maybe not, because I have a Chromecast connected to my TV, and I usually just cast everything from my phone.
Don't you have
That's
a smart
how
TV?
yes, I do, but I don't use the smart functions. I just use the Chromecast.
Basically what I do as well.
That's-
I have the Chromecast with built-in Google TV. So So I don't have to cast it from the phone though. I can just watch it on the stick.
However, when I open Netflix on my phone, it says this phone is not registered in your Netflix household. So you need to assign this phone in your Netflix household to be able to keep using it. I was like, oh, that's a fucking bother.
Am
So
I
just
the
shut it
only
down.
person who uses the smart TV as it's intended, right?
Maybe. Out of the three of us, it sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah,
perhaps
yeah,
I
okay,
am,
yeah.
I'm on my Netflix now to see. I don't see anything different on my Netflix.
No. But I know my girlfriend, for example, she doesn't stream anything from her phone. She just uses the smart functions on her TV. So it's like the complete opposite.
How does she survive when she's at your house and you don't have them on your TV?
We just stream something from my phone, or she casts something from her
Yeah.
phone
Yeah, that's
when she's at my place.
that's the drawback, right? You
The
need
drawback of
not using the app on
yeah,
the TV.
yeah.
Well, I
It's
would
like-
recommend like the old Chromecasts are fast running out of date now, and they won't get any more updates. So buy a new one with Google TV on it and just have the apps there.
Fucking hell. I have a TV. I don't want to buy another device for my TV. I want to use my TV. God damn it.
Yeah, you are using your TV as well. You're watching it on the TV. You're just not using the smart function on your TV, and you're not reliant on the specs on the TV. You actually get an own dedicated device for such things.
The thing that has stopped me or just made me just use my phone all the time is just the user interface. Just having, if I want to search a title, a movie title or a series up using my TV, I'll have to like use the remote and use the arrows and type something with the arrows using the remote for the TV.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a hassle.
Yeah, I agree on that. I haven't done it with Netflix, but I know you can do it with YouTube, right? You can use the YouTube app on the phone and use your phone as a remote for YouTube, right?
Yes, that's actually yeah.
That's pretty
uh,
seamless, right?
That gives
And-
you more functionality.
But hey, you can use the Google Voice Assistant and just say
Yeah!
what you're searching for.
Yeah, for
I
that,
can do that on my remote control for my Google TV. But
Yeah,
I
but-
don't have it activated now because it registered the things I were talking about sometimes.
Ah.
It was like, "What did you say?" I was like, "Well, shut up."
No, shut up.
So I turned it off. But you can if you so want.
Yeah. Holy shit. I just used my Google device to open Spotify and it actually worked.
Spotify.
The only thing that annoys me is I have to open my phone while using voice command, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I know why they did it, but I just want to open Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Why?
It's,
Yeah, the thing is, when you're using the remote control, there isn't any open remote control. You just have the remote control.
yes.
Yeah. You don't have to open your unlock your remote
I
control.
think during one of the last updates, you have to actually click on the Google Assistant logo, and then you can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of streaming from phones, we're going to talk about a new EU regulation and some super amazing thing that Apple has announced. Woo! In accordance to EU regulations. As you recall, EU regulation says that smartphones need to have a common charging interface. So we've implemented USB-C. Apple wasn't a fan of that, but they've had to like
Bend the knee.
bend the knee. So
Bend the knee,
they're now
bend their
using-
back.
bend their backs.
Bend their backs and getting a loop
Uh,
for
The
all
iPhone
the ass
15
raping.
uses USB-C now, as the rest of them. which I think is a huge win. But hey, now the EU says that in regards to phone batteries, because phone batteries are way too fucking bad and they degrade way too fucking fast. So the EU now says that a smartphone has to be able to take 800 charging cycles, which means from 100% to 0%.
Just 800 times.
It has to deal with 800 charging cycles, and after that it has to be over 80% of the capacity of the original battery.
Holy shit, our battery's so bad.
Yeah,
That's the new EU regulation.
Yeah.
But
because
that your phone should last
before that,
almost 3 years.
Apple has said Apple guaranteed that their phones would be able to take 500 charging cycles.
So a couple of years.
Compared to
A couple of years.
compared
Yep,
to
that's basically.
Androids.
I don't know, because this is just regarding the iPhone 15, because now magically the iPhone 15 is supposedly able to take 1,000 charging cycles before the battery is diminished to under 80%.
Good.
It's like, did you magically just change this from 500 charging cycles to 1,000 charging cycles without any other modifications to your hardware?
They probably had the technology. They didn't. They were just holding back, I think.
That's
Fan.
Oh.
maybe Apple was sitting on the technology, but they didn't implement it, because if your battery sucks after 2 years of use, after 500 charging cycles, you purchase a new phone. Now, because of EU regulations, which says they have to deal with 800 charging cycles instead of what Apple has promised before, 500, now people can keep their phones for a longer time.
You know,
that's a tinfoil hat theory for you.
You know, they will just find other ways to make the battery go slower or whatever.
Yeah. My tinfoil hat is so shabby compared to yours. Yours is like perfect. Mine's like...
but my headset is different than yours. And for those who only listen, we have actually tinfoil hats.
Now we have tinfoil hats.
Yeah. Or two of us have.
Yeah,
Junior is lagging behind, as usual.
I will make one. I will make one. I will buy one.
You will buy a tinfoil hat?
It will show up at the store. Where's the tinfoil hat department?
Give me the tinfoil hat.
So yeah, I just, but this all just screams like, did they suddenly just upgrade their battery capacity by like double? No, that's not correct. Did they improve the battery, the battery's ability to retain capacity from 500 charging cycles to 1,000 just overnight with a software update?
That
Maybe
might
they
actually be.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they did. That's just a theory. I don't fucking know, but it sounds like it could have happened, because that would lead to a loss of potential profit if they had to implement this, and because of new EU regulations, they have to implement it. So, or find a way to adhere to the new regulations. So yeah. That's a win for me, I think. I was like, I think that's a win.
Yeah, because you use Apple, right?
I am forced to use Apple because of my the work phones were assigned. We're allowed to use at work. But I'm still on an iPhone 12, and I could change on a yearly basis, but I don't want to support Apple, so I'm sticking with this one until it basically shits itself. Or I literally destroy it. So just to support Apple in the least amount I can.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a hypocrite, but hey, that's my way of saying fuck you. So, but we have one last tech topic of the day, Thomas. I think we're keeping our tinfoil hats on for this.
Which topic are we talking about? The Chinese kids?
Yes.
Yeah. So I recently saw, and again, I saw this on TikTok. So take with a grain of salt. But yeah, there was this Chinese kids running around in the mall and in the streets and playing war with guns, like real life replicas of the P90 and whatnot. Weapons, yeah. Playing war, they were aiming at, I think, some, what's it called? The code thing is you can scan.
QR codes?
The QR codes, yeah. They're shooting at QR codes on each other's back and whatnot to get points. But some people were theorizing that this is China's way of preparing kids for war and warfare.
Nah.
Did you see the clip? I sent it to you.
I saw the fucking clip, and it looks like a fucking... I wouldn't say it's a hardcore way to make a simulated AR war gun game experience, because they basically had like prop guns that they held, and they mounted their phones on top of their guns, and they like looked through their phones, and they were like the phones could visualize things as, oh, there's an enemy over there, shoot him. And there's like that was another person with another player in the game, another kid with another phone running around with their weapons. So they're basically... It looked
fun though, but
yeah. Fun maybe, but also just an early adaptation. Just what do you fucking call it? Do you call it? Oh, there's a word for this.
Doctrine?
No.
Indoctrination.
No, that's it. No, that's not the right word either. But you're
grooming.
No, not that's that's.
We don't know where you want to go
related.
with this.
We don't know where, but basically we're theorizing. We or someone else is theorizing, speculating, tinfoil hats on, that this is China's way of potentially recruiting more future soldiers, because they're teaching kids to play with guns in a very forward-thinking and advanced way. If they learn how to think like a soldier early on as kids, they will make for better soldiers.
Yeah.
To serve China.
Did you know that Top Gear was funded by the United States of America, like propaganda piece?
Top Gear was funded.
No,
by...
Top Gun.
Top Gun. It probably was, because it's an American pilot hero story. So, yeah. I guess a lot of Hollywood movies could be American propaganda in one way. Western propaganda.
America.
Fuck yeah. But it's like, war movies in general. It's usually seen from the Americans' side, Americans' point of view. Band of Brothers, the series.
But you have the German movie about Hitler, where all the memes stem from.
Oh yeah, what the fuck is that?
And shouting.
Is the movie called Mein Kampf?
No, that's the book.
That's the book.
But
we don't even know what the fucking movie is called, but we all know the memes.
Yeah, the memes. So yeah, that movie focuses on Hitler's view or the Germans' view, I think. So it's not always, but mostly would be correct.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of tinfoil hat theories going around here. Good thing we have these hats on. Good thing. It's.
Shall we finish this on a later topic?
Yes, I think so. I think we can take off our tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
Thomas, serve us one last topic, will you?
I will. I'm just preparing the picture for this.
Oh, we have a picture for our viewers, potential viewers on YouTube, and for our listeners. We can describe what this.
It's this. Oh, it was small.
What's this?
It's the smallest or shortest, smallest basically OnlyFans model. Just broke the record for taking the biggest penis.
Can you read this title?
Should I read it? 3'11" OnlyFans model broke record for being the smallest girl to take the biggest pee-pee. So how tall is 3'11" in the normal
in metric?
Yeah, in the normal system,
Not
which
the
everyone
freedom
should
system.
use. Not the freedom system.
1 meter 20 centimeters. 1.2 meters.
That's short.
Yeah.
It's like this big.
No, 3'11".
Yeah.
About 120 centimeters. 1 meter, 1.2 meters.
So basically, it's like twice the length of the penis. No. I don't know. It doesn't say how big the penis is. And again, like last week, I didn't fact check this, but
Yeah, but
it fucking could be. It's
yeah, but is it the largest real life penis? Right? Is it a real penis? Could it be the real biggest dildo?
it doesn't say dildo. It says penis. So it should be the biggest penis.
So we could
And it might not be the biggest penis in the world. It's just biggest penis combination. They're talking about
how do you even measure this?
well, you know how tall the girl is, and you might know how
but
big his junk is.
Yeah, but imagining a girl get a 3'12" girl, right? Doing the same attempt. Does she need to have a bigger penis?
Yeah, unless
Or
does the girl to penis ratio does
Yeah,
that matter?
yeah,
yeah, it does because it's the smallest girl and the biggest penis.
So the scale of 1 to 16 or 1 to 10 or
So if you're a girl that is 3'12", you need probably the penis need to be larger than the one who did this girl.
What's the science behind this?
Yeah.
we need to know.
Do we really need to know?
But then again, if you find a shorter midget, you can have a smaller penis and still have the smallest girl and the biggest penis combination.
I guess.
Or yeah, when does your own penis apply? Like, how small of a girl do you need to find to break this record?
Or how big of a penis?
Yeah, but I assume you're doing your own penis, like, so you try to set your own record, right?
Set my own record.
Yeah.
Well, I should just start with finding a short girl first and think that that's the smallest girl I ever fucked, so that's the smallest girl versus the biggest penis. And then you need to find someone who's shorter and shorter, and you need to end up with a midget.
That's not politically correct, but I know what you mean.
What?
A short person.
A short
Midget.
person?
Short person.
Don't get short with me. That's not a nice. It's not nice to call people shit. You're a short person. Look at the little person. It's a tiny person. It's a midget. Or a dwarf. The dwarf is not acceptable either, is it?
I don't think there's a lot of fucking things that aren't acceptable.
Dwarves need to be accepted. Dwarves
are cool.
Yeah, dwarves are cool, especially in lore.
In fantasy games.
Fantasy lores and fantasy games. Yeah, so if you could You could use dwarf as a good word and not a bad word.
What
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
But I don't think we are about to break this record anytime soon, because I don't see myself banging a 3 foot something girl.
No. No.
Yeah, but you can go for the other way around.
Hmm?
The biggest girl.
Biggest girl and the smallest penis.
Yeah.
I don't see that in the foreseeable future either. Because how tall does that girl need to be? And is it only tall? Does it need to be tall and fat? What's the ratio here?
What's the penis to girl ratio again?
What's the girl? The science. We need the science.
Yeah, and with that going on in our heads, I like to call time because we're out of time. So, thank you all to our listeners who may have listened to this rant. We have a link in the description which leads you to our social medias. Follow us, give us hate or praise, whatever you may want to say to us. Support us, link in the description below if you want to. So yeah, thank you guys, and bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.